Hey guys, Jim Chester here. I got Edgar Everett here with me. He came all the way out here from the Big Lou down in St. Louis. I would say I love everything about St. Louis, but I'm a Cubs fan. Ooh.
I didn't know that before I did this interview. You should have told me that first.
He's riding high in first place right now.
Yeah.
So now that we're both laughing and joking with each other, you didn't know I was going to do that.
No, I didn't.
But this is about chiropractic, and it's a big, serious thing that we all do, and we support it from our hearts. And I know we're going to touch a couple topics, but one of those is ChiroFest and our admiration for what Paul Reed is doing. Yeah. And you've been at 8 of the 9 of these, so tell people why you keep coming back.
Because of the quality, man. Because of the people that he brings. Because of the energy, man. I love the Northwest, so you put all of that stuff together, and I can't miss it. You know what I mean? I love hearing the speakers. I love their energy. I love talking to my fellow chiropractors and students. I love just making the trip up here, man, and the scenery and the energy and the weather. It's all perfect, man. It all comes together for me, so I don't miss it.
And, you know, one of the things that you did today, you had the opportunity to speak to the audience.
Yes.
Let's just touch on a little bit so people can see outside the 4 walls of ChiroFest a little bit of a nugget of what you were sharing up there today.
Man, I was really talking about just chiropractic unity, about us needing to come together and us needing to work together despite our differences. And the differences, I believe, is what makes chiropractic great. If we didn't have those differences, then we wouldn't be able to take care of the people the way we take care of them. You know what I mean? But I also believe that we need a united front because chiropractic is, I believe, under attack. And with it being under attack, we need someone, something, some organization standing out front saying, this is chiropractic, this is our red line, and we don't go past this. All those other fights and all that stuff, we can have those in-house and we can do all of that stuff, but we need to be defending our walls.
Mm-hmm. And I absolutely believe in what Dr. Edgar Everett's saying right here, because there's so many times where the chiropractic profession is so strong and gets such great results, and the only reason that anybody would ever want to discredit or encroach upon the goodness of the profession is because whatever they're doing is not working.
It's not working. Exactly.
So I tell people all the time, you need 2 doctors in your life, one to keep you healthy and one to save you from dying.
Exactly.
And he's the type that keeps you healthy. And if I cut myself right here, I'm not going to say, hey, doc, can you help me out with this?
Right.
No, I'm going to have enough intelligence to say I'm going to go to the other type of doctor that helps with this. Mm-hmm. But it's not us against them either.
Right.
So many times when I'm out doing my work, somebody's like, oh, I only go to the PT. I'm like, cool, there's room for all of us at the table. Yeah.
What they do is
it's not us against them.
No.
There's room for everybody to do what they do that they went to school for. And if you're a doctor, by all means, be the best doctor that you can be.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think you're right about that, man. And we pick these battles and we create all these different battles that really distract us from what's really important, right? And what's really important is the patient. What's really important is the needs of the person in front of us. So sometimes they need something that I don't offer. And I send them someplace else. And I'm okay with that because I offer this thing right here. And if this thing right here is not all they need, then I'm okay with them getting the stuff that they need someplace else.
And that's just it, is there's so much beauty in this profession of chiropractic that the public still is so unaware about the power for what it is. And they're always like, man, I went to a chiropractor once because I got rear-ended. Yeah. Or I had a workman's comp thing and I went to the chiropractor.
Right.
And that's such a small sector of the chiropractic that you do.
Right.
And the chiropractic that everybody inside that room does.
Exactly.
But that's what the public perception is. They're like, well, if I got hurt doing something, I should go see a chiropractor, right?
Right. And that's cool, right? That's cool. If you get hurt, then you want to come see a chiropractor, right? But it's our job when they come. You know, that's just the portal, back pain and the accident and all that stuff. That just gets them in. Mm-hmm. But when they get there, we need to give them the message. Mm-hmm. And if we're not giving them the message, then we're not doing our duty, right? Mm-hmm. We're not protecting chiropractic, and we're not arming our practice members when they leave our office to go out and educate their friends and their family members. See, that's where it happens, is when they go out and they say, no, my chiropractor doesn't just take care of back pain, right? It's more to it than that, and they begin to explain. That's our responsibility. That's our job.
Duty, responsibility, and obligation.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And I know that you do something really important with those 3 words, duty, obligation, responsibility, with Evoke training and Evoke coaching.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit in our audience about what you and Frank Vaught are doing.
So there's 3 of us. There's myself, there's Frank Vaught, and there's Xavier Tipler. And the 3 of us put together Evoke a few years ago because we wanted to make sure that minorities also were getting this message, right? That they are also receiving the message of chiropractic, and they were also going to principal chiropractic offices and receiving a real chiropractic adjustment. So we decided to put together Evo Chiropractic Coaching to be able to teach minority doctors how to better serve their communities, because they're already in there, right? So we want them doing more than just personal injury and car accidents, which is what we see most of the time. We want them to bring wellness into their practice, to begin to talk about chiropractic as a lifestyle and all of those things. So that's really where Evoke kind of came from.
And how long have you guys been doing the Evoke?
5 years.
So at 5 years, what is the next step for you guys?
You know what, man? The next step is really expanding our vision, expanding our tent, really. So we do individual coaching, and we have, courses, and we have products and all of those things. But one of the things we're going to be adding is our conference. And we feel like that's really important because it's focused on doctors, minority doctors, and how they can best serve their population. So there'll be a team of chiropractors that come in and speak and doing a lot of what we see here, like here at ChiroFest and some of the other events that we go to. But we're also going to have people there who are talking to them about running a business. You know what I mean? From all these different facets, right? Like marketing, right? Like the financial aspects of what it is that they do, like leadership, all of those things. Because we know the more successful that chiropractor is in that community, the more people will receive chiropractic, right? So it's showing up their business first so that they can now serve the masses.
I think it was Sid Williams said, over here's your money hand, over here's your adjusting hand.
Yeah. Yep.
And you got to know how to run both those hands.
Exactly.
And you want to make sure that you got a little money in your hand so you can adjust.
Yep, exactly. So you can keep adjusting, right? Yeah. Because you kind of need the building, and you kind of need some lights in order to be able to adjust people.
Yeah, man. It's not just this big idea without having a business around
Exactly.
it. Even though the big idea is present with every waking moment that you are that chiropractor, you also have to have the discernment to say, this is a good business decision.
Yeah.
Who do I trust? Who do I value? Who can I look up to and say, hey, Dr. Everett, can you give me some guidance? Hey, Dr. Vaught, can you give me some guidance?
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Tippler, can you give me some guidance?
Yeah.
And that's just it, is when people are battle tested and field general tested, and you guys have been out there campaigning and doing the right things, and now people can look at you guys for what you bring to this arena, and that's trust, that's experience, and that's leadership.
Yep, exactly. And that's our point, is that we want to share what we've learned. Because we are battle tested. We've been through it all, man. We've had the ups and the downs and the successes and the failures and all that. And we want to kind of shorten that curve, right? That learning curve for new docs getting out and practice, and for existing docs. Help them to go from where they are to really where they want to be.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being on with me today.
Always.
Your message is so necessary for everybody out there watching. Chiro Hustle wouldn't be what it is without your guys' support out there watching this. If you found value in what we're doing here, please share this live. If you guys support Chiro Hustle, hashtag Chiro Hustle in the comments. And just want to say once again, thank you to Natalie and Local Gold for co-sponsoring this booth here at ChiroFest 2019. Chiro Hustle and Local Gold are going to be coming together a lot more. So if you guys need help with your digital marketing and your websites, reach out to Natalie with Local Gold. And if you guys want to be a guest, check this out. If you want to be a guest on Chiro Hustle, send me a direct message and we'll work out something to get you on before the new year. So Dr. Edgar, give me a big hug, boss.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and close out. You guys are just one story away. Keep hustling. We'll see you guys in the next one.